Hi and welcome to another Fiddlesticks commentary. Today spectating Roymanos, currently I think number 4 Fiddlesticks player worldwide according to League of Graphs, and a total Fiddlesticks one-trick pony. He doesn't really play any other champions. He obviously is a really good Fiddlesticks, currently playing a master tier with about almost a 70% win rate, so quite high win rate for quite high tier. He, and you can already see that, is one of the few Fiddlesticks that do always take Electrocute over Predator. Let's see if there are any other interesting things in the runes. He does take Cheap Shot and Eyeball Collection. I personally prefer the Ghost Power, but Eyeball Collection is good as well. The Stopwatch, no futures market, but that's personal preference. So, according to the scoreboard, like the final scoreboard, this should be a fairly hard game, but let's see how it plays out. He does have to play against the Volibear. Volibear will definitely stomp him in the early game and will be a real threat in the late game as well. Lane Prior's top lane won't have prior against the Rumble. Rumble will definitely shove. Mid lane, very volatile matchup, I would say. The early levels will probably go to Viego, but then Silas should be able to match him. Bot lane should definitely be the lane to play around with the Nautilus engaged, the Tristana follow up onto 2 immobile squishy champs. That's definitely the way to go. Okay, he decides to start blue. Volibear starts bot side too, so we will probably run into him at the scuttle. He does not decide to do the wolf blue buff. Cool. I'm wondering why. Don't really see any reason why you wouldn't do so. Just speeds up the clear, but let's see what time he will come out of the jungle if he can make the 308. I think is like the ideal blue start clear speed for Fiddlesticks, but let's see. Okay, he's pulling those two together. Looks like Volibear is coming to invade him. He did level 3. Oh, and he smites away the blue buff when he wants to kite him over to the golems. That's super annoying. Will he die here? He might. Ooh, and the flash. That's super unfortunate. Oh, that's potentially the worst outcome for a Fiddlefolk here, but nice invade by the Volibear. Okay. How to recover from that? He got his boots and the pink ward and is heading bot side for the scuttle so he can get at least one. But I mean, he knows Volibear is top, so he can't get that one, but bot lane has no prior. Enemy bot lane and mid lane are rotating towards the scuttle, so he... Well, now he might be able to take it since his own bot lane showed up. Viego is already on hit, but he has smite available, so he should be able to get that one at least. This is the E. Yeah, at least gets one scuttle, but his whole top side gone. That's super unfortunate, and Volibear picked up another kill on the top lane. Super unfortunate, nothing he can really do but waiting for his other camp to respawn, his Grump. He might try to take his chickens. No. I think he could have taken it because it's very likely that Volibear will be on the top side scuttle and probably clear his top side. Now he shows up on the mid lane. Silas makes it out alive. So, will be interesting to see how he recovers from that like devastating early game. He's still level 3, Volibear already level 5. Horrible early game. He got his Q, now his fear, so he could potentially start ganking. Ooh, he does ignore his wolves. Does he actually try to gank here? Varus is playing safe, Soraka flash, but walks back up even though she saw the Fiddlesticks. That's a nice gank. Unfortunately he didn't get the kill. So in terms of gold he should still be super far behind. Oh yeah. 2.3 to 1.6k, he's super far behind from the Volibear. And Volibear keeps abusing him right back to his chickens. Fiddlesticks will do his wolves, and when he heads over he'll find his top side empty again. Super tough to deal with, he can't really face the Volibear. And Silas doesn't have prio top, top has no prio as well, so the enemy will always be rotating to make his life living hell. He didn't see him jumping over. Shen is gone again. And now he knows that his golems are gone again as well. Scuttle spawns topside, super annoying. Worst start possible for Fiddlesticks. 31 CS by minute 6. That's really bad. Still level 4, Volibear already level 6. He already got his ultimate. Fiddlesticks the same level like his bot lane. That's horrible. Let's see what he does to recover. What his game plan is. They're looking to start Dragon. Volibear's on the top side. He was probably speculating that the Volibear will go for the top side scuttle, so he has a rather free Dragon. Nautilus rotating to help. That's a free first Drake. Now he should be able to clear his blue and Grom, still not enough for level 6 though. That ward is super annoying, but nothing he can do before he's level 6. His effigies will only spot wards once he's level 6. His wolf should be spawning soon-ish too, so he can't really go into his top set. There's nothing for him to get. His red buff is spawning but no other camps, so still level 5. Can't really do too much with level 5. He desperately needs his ultimate. One more camp and he got it, but Rumble and Volibear are already there again. Nautilus won't be able to help him with that low life. There's really nothing he can do. His whole topside gone again. 8 minutes in and not a single topside camper for— ah, he got the chickens in the very first one. He got level 6 in that fight, but that fight is a absolute loss for his team. And they're already behind 3k gold, 4 kills. And especially Volibear is already 1.2k ahead. That's a really painful Fiddlesticks game to watch, to be honest. Let's see if you can grab something there. No, not with the Soraka heal. Roymanos in his games regarding itemization, he always, or 90% of his games, he goes Pro to Belt right into Sonya's. A lot of other Fiddlesticks players won't actually finish the Sonya's until they use their stopwatch. He really prefers just to have the Sonya's. Soaking some lane, XP and gold. Very useful to come back into the game after getting counter jungled so heavily. That is Volibear and Rumba. Rumba was in his jungle with this Volibear 24/7, probably their premates. Really abusing the Fiddlesticks this weak early game. And also making use of the prio they got on their lanes. He still has ultimate, probably bot gank, could work out. Gets spotted on the ward right now, will he still ult in? TP coming in the back, it's Rumba. The fear comes out, Nautilus ult hits Rumba. Fiddlesticks pulls the trigger, gets the shutdown on Rumba. That's some really nice gold to come back into the game, sitting on 1.5k now. Very important. Very important shutdown for Fiddlesticks. And he can do his Grump and probably Wolves as well before he goes back to base. It's always important to try to keep your channel camps on a similar cooldown. Seems like the Wolves aren't spawning just yet. Because otherwise you're going all the way there for Grump, then moving all the way back to Chickens, then later on moving all the way back for just Wolves. Oh nice, another shutdown for Fiddlesticks. That should really get him back into the game. Let's look at the gold difference. Still quite big, but he's sitting on 2.2k. He should really try to get him back to base and spend that gold. Close, close. Let's see. Stopwatch comes up. Oh, he survives that and was able to grab another core for his bot lane. Now the gold difference is only like 200 gold. Really nice comeback by simply just farming the camps which are available, not doing any dumb things, trying to go somewhere where Volibear could be and dying pointless. Really nice comeback, just trying to wait for the opportunities to pick up shutdowns. No. He's back in the game. He got the Oblivion Orb. They got a lot of healing. Definitely a very good purchase right there. Even though it will obviously delay his first power spike with the Rocket Bell. But definitely a very, very good purchase in this game. Nautilus preparing the scuttle for him, very nice. They will try to rush a second dragon, knowing that Volibear is top at the moment. Oh, that's like an ultimate. What a waste of an ultimate. Picks up one customing, but yeah, happens. Yeah, they will pick up the dragon. They should be done by the time Volibear could even get here. That's already 2 dragons for red team, even though Fiddle wasn't in the game at all until like 2 minutes ago. It's very nice. Just Tana jumping over can actually kill the Volibear. So Rocko comes through and he picks up another kill. Now it's 3-1-2. Volibear's 2-4, even though he dominated the Fiddlesticks in the early game, and Fiddlesticks managed to already get 3 camps more than Volibear. Very well done by just power farming every camp possible without taking too much risk and being there for those big opportunities like that bot fight where he managed to pick up 2 big shutdowns on the Volibear and Rumble. That really got him back into the game. In those games you really need to try to keep your mental state and not get tilted. I mean, we all have those games where we get counter jungled and it seems like we don't even have laners in our team while the enemy laners behave more like a second jungler. But, well, that's something we all have to deal with. They lost top tower but got Rumble. They will lose the mid tower with the Herald. Now they are again 2k behind. Let's see, he was standing on a ward the whole time, but they are able to pick up the Soraka. Silas quite fat now. Another ultimate goes to waste. This is a big cooldown in the early game and he's still 1.5 levels off level 11. And the cooldown goes down a little. Well, Wolves pathing topside, getting his topside channel for the first time in the whole game. It took him 15 minutes to get his first buff up. Very rough start for Fiddlesticks. Very rough start. It's not so much about the red buff itself, it's more about the gold and especially the experience it provides. Very, very painful to lose that many jungle camps in the early game. Fiddlesticks is just so dependent on his level 6, on his ultimate to really pull off some good ganks. Okay, let's see what he buys. He should be able to finish off the Proto Belt. He spotted Rumble in the ward, and since his ultimate is almost off cooldown again, I think he really wanted to get that one off before he goes back to base, so the cooldown can recharge while he is basing. But he actually stays and tries to force a kill onto the Rumble. Ultimate goes through the fear. Oh, and Rumble barely makes it out alive. That's annoying, but Nautilus is in there. Will he be able? Oh, that looks like an end to me. Tristana jumps in. Teleport comes in as well, but Viego and Soraka on their way too. Fiddlesticks hands over the shutdown to the Viego, and Viego gets the second one. That's a horrible outcome. They really overstayed and went far too deep. Silas will go down too, and Viego just won the lottery 2k and his bank. That's a real bummer. Well, not too much you can do now. Next Drake is about to spawn. It will be the third one for the red team. It's a ocean zone. So let's see if they're trying to contest this. Let's see, what did he get? What items did he get? He finished his rocket bell sitting on the Oblivion Orb. Which has not done too much work so far, but I mean, against that team, that's a must buy. Well, let's see if they are able to contest this dragon. They are behind by 3.5-ish K gold, so decent lead for blue team. Fight is already breaking out. So Nautilus barely survives, but is out for the dragon fight now. Shen's still on the top lane with no ultimate. He got his teleport up. Let's see if he decides to join his team. Fiddlesticks is waiting in a push for a good ultimate opportunity. He got the effigy down, so he knows he's not spotted. Will he go in? Blue team is pulling the dragon. Shen is still on cooldown. Now he pops the ultimate. Shen teleport comes in. Does not manage to grab a kill. Viego dies. Volibear dies, and that should be the dragon for red team. The third one, oh, Nautilus gets sniped. Varus, will he survive? Varus will survive. That's annoying. And Rumble pulls off the sneaky backbreak. Oh. So 3 drakes, that means next drake is soul point, so definitely a reason to fight. He is pinging the Rift Herald. 1 minute left to do it. He probably needs help if he really wants to do it before it despawns. Honestly, he should probably just take his jungle camps, get back to base, and yeah, they stopped doing it. Blue team already respawned and they're all on their way. So definitely the better call to just get some farm in, resetting, spending the gold, and getting back onto the map ASAP. His ultimate is already off cooldown again, so he could look for some kind of a pick. He is dead even with the Volibear by now. Very impressive comeback. Viego though, that guy is a problem, a big problem now. Hands over the wrap off to the Tristana, probably doesn't really have any use for a wrap off, so. And blue team is starting the Baron, let's see, he got his ultimate available, he does not have a Sonya's. The stopwatch is broken, but it seems like they are able to stop them from doing Baron. Fiddle does need to get the Sonya's, but does not have enough money for undoes the Seekers. Would rather have 2 pink wards. That's definitely a good idea, considering that the Baron is up. And the enemy team has quite a decent Baron Rush team with the Viego.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay, hovering the Silas. The Silas is the most useful team member at the moment. And ulting another. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Let's watch that in normal speed real quick. Make sure no vision gets the fear. Has to flash out of the Volibear. He still does not have his Sonias, but the Shen ult saves him. And they should be able to pick up the Volibear as well. Another kill onto him. That's some really nice gold, some really useful gold. You could buy the Sonias now, but it's also a completely free Baron without the Rumble and the Volibear. Should be able to pick that up quite easily. Even though Viego comes and tries to do something, but what will he really do against 4 people? He's fat, but he's not godlike or anything, so he should just die if he goes the nice Pinko by the Nautilus, sees the Viego, sees he chains, he sees him into the fear, there he goes. Another shutdown for Tristana, very nice. The 4th dragon is about to spawn. Let's see if they'll actually take it or if they will just push down the lanes with the Baron buff. What did he get? Yeah, he bought the Sonias like in every single game. He always goes Protobalt right into Sonias. If it's a heavy healing team like the enemy composition is, then he tends to do the Oblivion Orb first. But he, for example, barely ever buys a Dark Seal or Mage Eyes early in the game. Usually those 2 items are his... Oh, that's annoying. As absolute core build. Seems like they're a little bit out of position. Shen is still top, still no ultimate. He got to P, but they're just rushing it down. His team was sleeping a little right there. Never stop farming by now. He already has a 40, almost 50 CS lead over the Volibear, even though it was minute 15 when he got his first own rep buff. So he definitely managed to out-jungle this Volibear. And farming is just so important on Fiddlesticks. Getting those levels, getting those valuable items. It's not even the most expensive items, but so important to do your job as Fiddlesticks. He's not even attacking the warp, because if you attack it reveals you. That should be a nice ultimate right here. Gets 2 people, gets the kills, and completely rolls over the enemy team. That was a really nice ultimate. Really nice. They should be able to get at least an inhibitor. Only Viego and Volibear are still alive, and Nautilus is stopping them from backboarding, being super annoying. They might even be able to end.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Nautilus did die to the Viego. They are at the Nexus. Nice Everfrost Viego coming in from behind. And they pull it off, they ended it. Wow, impressive. Quite impressive. He managed to get back into the game. He died at level 3. Volibear even took his first rep buff, died at level 3. Wasted his flash over the wall right here. Couldn't take his entire... He got 1 topside camp until he could have reacted a little quicker here. He did have smite ready. He probably, I don't know, probably he was looking on around the map somewhere. It's busy, he could have outsmited him easily. Anyway, he didn't get a single topside camp until minute 15. Quite impressive that he managed to get back into the game by simply just being patient, not doing anything stupid, not pushing his limits too far, and waiting for those big moments to get those ultimates off, to get the shutdowns, like right here at this extended... Was it 5v5 on the bot lane, I think? In the end it was almost 5v5. Here, grabbing the rumble shutdown. Very important. Oh no, Viego didn't turn 4v5. Anyway, very nice comeback. Just stayed cool. Farmed whenever possible. Gathering as much XP and gold as possible without dying unnecessary death. And just providing as much heals as possible to his team. Still can't believe he went for it again, but very nice shutdown. That really changed a lot for Fiddlesticks after that bad of an early game. Well, very interesting game, I think. Very nice comeback. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you did, leave a like. Would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you.